Well, Budget 2014's been released with the slogan Contribute and Build. Joe Hockey's asking us all to do the heavy lifting. But what are the key measures that have been announced? Well, first of all, high income earners are going to be hit with a 2% temporary budget repair levy where they're earning income above $180,000 a year. What we're likely to see from this is that some strategies will be implemented, such as negative gearing or claiming of deductible expenses to bring incomes down below that threshold. While the impost in that first bracket above 180,000 might not be great, we're definitely going to see some of these measures being put in place. One of the positive areas around superannuation was that on excess non-concessional super contributions, where previously there'd been excess tax paid on exceeding your cap, those excess contributions can now be withdrawn and tax on the earnings paid at your marginal tax rate rather than paying the penalty tax. Now, that's a really positive measure, particularly for those people that have inadvertently exceeded their cap. One of the announcements around age pension is that by 2035, the age of eligibility for age pension will be increased to 70 years of age. Now, this has gradually been put in place, but is really based around the longer life expectancy that people have. One of the other measures that's going to affect retirees is the Commonwealth Seniors Healthcare Card, the way that income is measured for the purposes of access to this card. So previously, age-based pension income, if you're over 60 and not being taxed on it, wasn't assessed for the purposes of this card. Now it will be deemed income. So what it means is a lot less people will access the Commonwealth Seniors Healthcare Card. One of the other measures for small businesses around the reduction in company tax rate. Now, this was previously flagged of a reduction in 1.5% to 28.5%, but that'll be a real positive for small business. Overall, what do I think around this budget? Well, if you think about your personal budget, if you've been spending more money than you earn and you're in debt, you've got to make some hard decisions. Now, there's going to be some measures that aren't going to be popular with people, and some of those in this case are going to be welfare, health, education, and a range of other measures. But the reality is changes needed to be made. And what does it mean from a planning point of view? Well, you're going to have less access as you start to think about your retirement, whether it's now or it's 10 or 20 years down the track. You're going to have less access to age pension, you're going to have less access to seniors healthcare card, or you're going to have to wait longer for them. So it's going to become really important that you are planning around saving more money, putting money into super, and also saving outside super as well. One of the large areas that was untouched here was significant changes to superannuation. But the reality of that is that we've got today 5 workers for every retiree. By the middle of the century, it's only going to be 3 workers per retiree. So there's no doubt that before long, we're going to start to see further changes in the superannuation system, likely around increasing preservation age or some level of taxation again for those over 60. So it's becoming really important to plan not just around your superannuation, but planning around funding part of your retirement outside superannuation as well. There you have my update to the budget. Any questions, shoot me an email or leave me a comment. Happy to help you out.